Okay. Well, hello, MoveEasy movers. Welcome to MoveEasy Yoga with Kathy. Today, the day we're recording is July 30th, 2022, or whatever day you're watching this. We're going to start in the usual manner with our legs up on a chair for 7 minutes. Now, before I do that, I'm going to do something new today. I have a singing bowl here. We're just going to start our practice with the singing bowl. So go ahead and get into position. Seven minutes. Excuse me. Okay, 7 minutes are up. Stay where you are and slowly move your head from right to left. While you're doing this, you can press your tongue against the roof of your, against the seam at the top of your mouth between your teeth and your gums. And just move, like I said, move your head from left to right. Go ahead and finish up on that. We're going to do the vagus nerve reset. We're all familiar with that. Your head is facing forward and it's stationary. Only your eyeballs are moving. So you would move your eyeballs to the right and wait for a sigh, swallow, gulp, or yawn. Mine comes, oh, right away. And then back to center. And then you move your eyeballs to the left, just your eyeballs, not your head. Wait for that sigh, swallow, gulp, or yawn. And then do this 2 more times on each side without my cueing. Now finish up. Ah, always makes my eyes water. We're going to do head wrapping next. So put whatever you want behind your head. You can keep your washcloths back there or a little pillow, whatever you have. I'm using therapy balls. A sponge ball would work as well. So what we do here is we are pressing the back of our neck towards the floor and then releasing. So press and release. We're going to do this 4 or 5 times. Press and release. I find it helps me because I'm looking down a lot at my phone, my iPad, my computer, a book. Press. Release. 2 more times. Press. And release. Press. And release. Okay. Now the breathing exercise we're going to do is extended exhale breathing. And this is actually done at your own pace, but basically you make a normal inhale and count. Like, for example, you inhale at the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the exhale, you want to make longer if you can. So if you've inhaled at the count of 4, you want to try to exhale to the count of 8. This is personal to everybody. Everybody is different. But basically, a normal inhale and then an extended exhale as long as you can. Try to do it twice. If you just go as far as you can. If you can't, that's fine. It's something to work up to. So inhale. exhale. I also find that when I exhale, if I purse my lips, I can exhale longer. So inhale, exhale. Go ahead and finish up on that. And then go ahead and push your chair or away or move away from your couch. I can't push this. I have to actually move it. We're going to do our hypopressives. So we're going to start with the classic hypopressive. Actually, you can do these in any position, but we're going to do our position that we normally do. Heels on the floor. Feet are flexed. Knees are bent. Arms up and circling right above your shoulders like you're hugging a tree. And then flip your hands so your hands are facing the ceiling. Relax your shoulders. We're going to take 3 breaths. On the 3rd breath, we exhale everything and then hold for the count of 15. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last one, inhale, exhale all the way out. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Inhale. Oh, and relax. Okay, now legs extended. Feet flexed. Right leg or right foot over left foot. And if your right foot is over your left foot, put your hands up like we had before. Your left hand should be over your right hand. So crisscross. Arms above your head. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Everything out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now, other side, left leg or left foot over over right foot. Arms up. Your left foot is over your right foot. Your right hand's over your left hand. Up above. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale all the way out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Inhale, relax. Okay. Now we're going to try something different here. Since we are on our backs, let's go ahead and let's start on the left. Bend our left knee. Leave our right leg extended, foot flexed. And right arm at our side, left arm above. So our right leg and our left arm are extended. We're going to do a diagonal stretch. We're going to reach with the arm, wiggle the fingers, and reach with the foot. Let me angle myself a little bit better. And feel the stretch go from your heel. You're pressing your heel forward. Go from the heel up the leg to the thigh, across the belly button, up the left side of your body, up your arm to your fingertips. Feel that stretch go all the way from one point to the other and relax. Bend your right leg, left leg out, right arm up, left arm down. Again with the stretch, we're pressing our heel towards that wall, that corner, and our hand towards the opposite corner. So feel that stretch coming from the heel, up the calf, up the thigh, across the torso, belly button, up the right side of your body, your upper arm, lower arm, your hand. Reach, 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 and relax. Now, again, this is going to be something different. Both knees bent, feet on the floor. You know how we do arm circles when we're doing our side lying series? We're lying on our side and our arms circling. We're going to do something similar, only we're on our back. We're supine. We're going to take our right arm and just circle the sky. Make the circles, but this time you're circling the ceiling. Try to keep your torso as still as you can and make your circle as wide as possible. It may not be this wide, it may only be this wide, and that's fine. We're still circling. Doing some shoulder work here. You should feel this in your shoulder. I'm feeling it actually in my neck, which is interesting. Now reverse direction. So this is a different type of arm circle. It works different muscles than the other one does. I just thought it was an interesting change. Okay, one more. All right. Now the other arm. So you're just circling as big as you can, keeping your torso still. Your shoulder is going to move, but the rest of you should not. Try to make it as wide as possible, but if you have shoulder issues, be very careful. You can make it very narrow if that's better for you. Reverse direction. The arm circles that we have done in the past have done great wonders for my shoulder, and I find that this helps as well. One more. Okay. There we go. Good job, guys. Okay, we're going to come up to a sitting position. And we're going to do our side bends that we normally do. But before we do that, I had something else written down. We're going to do some neck stretches. So let me get my timer. Okay. So sitting cross-legged or whatever sitting position works for you. This doesn't have to be cross-legged at this point. Just going to bend our neck, our right ear to our right shoulder. And then turn our chin towards the shoulder as well. We're going to hold this for 30 seconds. Keep your spine straight. I tend to lean, so I have to focus on that. Should feel a stretch on this side of your neck. Okay, chin up, head up, the other side. So ear to shoulder, and then chin down towards the floor. Again, try to keep your spine upright. The stretch should be on the right side of your neck. Chin up, head up. We're going to do this with resistance. So again, on the right side, take your right arm, put it on your left ear, and then bend your head towards your shoulder. Now, as we do this, we're going to push up with our head and down with our hand. Not real hard, but just to have some resistance. So we push against the hand. And I not only feel it in the side of my neck, I feel it in the back of my neck. So be very careful with this. Don't do it too hard. Okay, now release your hand and turn your chin down the way it was, and then put your hand back. And again, the resistance. is against your hand. And now I feel it in the back of my neck. So your head is resisting against the hand is resisting against the head. All right, let go, chin up, head up. We'll do the other side. So left hand on right ear, and then head tilted. So we've got some resistance here against ourselves. The hand is pressing, the head is pressing. Okay, release. Now tilt your chin down. Put your hand back where it was. And again, press your head against your hand against your head. I feel the stretch all the way in the back of my neck. Okay, here we go. Let's move our head around just a little bit to loosen that up. We're gonna go a little more neck work. So look up, look down, up, down, up, down. Make sure your shoulders are straight and your back is straight when you're doing this. One more, up and down. Okay, and now we're going to do neck circles. So what we do is we look to the right and then make an arc, like we're drawing a rainbow with our nose, and then back again. So you look right, up, and left. Up and back. Okay. All right. Good job, guys. Okay, now we're going to do the side bend with the lat stretch. Looking for my right timer. There it is. So slide your hand along the mat. The other hand goes up and over. Keep both hip bones, sits bones on the floor. Feel that stretch on the side of your body. Now lower your arm so it's parallel to the floor and reach for that wall. Feel the stretch go down the side of your body, under your arm. Okay, arm up, torso up. Let's go ahead and switch our legs. We've been sitting this way for a while. Okay, now left side, hand along the mat, other hand up and over. It's harder for me to see my timer this way. Okay, lower your arm parallel to the floor. Reach for that wall. Feel that stretch down the side. Okay. Arm up. Torso up. Now we're going to do the side rotation. So left arm, left hand on right knee. Right arm is behind you, spider fingers. We're holding this for 40 seconds. Rotate your upper torso. Now you can move your head. You can move your rib cage. Whichever works for you. You can do one, then the other. Not at the same time, just one or the other, or one and then the other. Or you can just relax into the stretch and just feel it. Okay, come on around slowly. Switch our legs again. And let's do the other side. Right hand on left knee. Left hand is spider fingers. Rotate. And again, we've got options with the head or the rib cage. Here we are. Okay. Now, one more stretch we're going to do in this position. And so if your legs are crossed, go ahead and extend one. So you got one leg bent, one leg straight. And try to make it at an angle, 45-degree angle if possible. And if it's your left leg that is straight, lean towards your right or lean towards the bent leg. And try to put both hands down. So this is kind of a twist and a stretch. So we've rotated and now we're going to lower ourselves as much as possible. You won't be able to go very far. And hold this stretch. Excuse me, this one makes me want to cough. Okay, come on back. Switch legs. So this one is bent and this one is straight. Foot is flexed. We rotate towards the bent leg. Hands on the mat. Try to lower yourself. You may find one side is easier than the other. For me, it's my left. All righty. Come on out of that. Okay. Oh, and I I did forget, in all the excitement, we're gonna need a strap today. We're gonna do our leg stretches. So we'll be putting one foot against a wall. Those felt so good the other day with Via. I wanted to do them today. So we're gonna go ahead and put our left foot against the wall. Strap around the right foot and just hold it, one strap in each side. For 40 seconds. If your leg is bent, that's okay. It doesn't have to be straight. You should feel this in your hamstrings, the back of your thighs. Okay. Now leg stretch number 2, take the strap in your whichever hand the leg is in. If it's your right leg, it's your right hand, and it goes to the side. Let me set the timer. As far as you can go. You may not be able to go all the way down to the floor. That's okay. Just go as far as you can. You may only go this far, and that's okay. We don't want to hurt ourselves. Just go as far as your body allows. All righty. Now leg stretch number 3. We're actually going to shift our hips, and our side of our foot's going to be on the floor. Our hips are stacked, and the leg comes over the other side. Again, it doesn't have to touch the floor. It can come over just this far. That's good. The foot that's on the wall is still flat against the wall, but now it's on its side. Your hips are stacked. All righty. Good job. Let's do the other leg. So leg stretch number 1, it's straight up. Or if you have a bent knee, that's okay. That works too. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed. They're not pulling up. Relax them against the floor. One strap in each hand. Okay. Now leg stretch number 2. Take the strap in the same hand that the leg is extended and pull it over to that side. Just go as far as you can without hurting yourself. You can rest it on a brick or a pillow or something else on that side if that helps. Okay. Now bring your leg up, and this is where you rotate your hips and your foot. The side of the foot should now be on the floor. The hips are going to be stacked. The leg comes out the other way, and you've got it in your other hand, your opposite hand. And again, you can rest it on something, a brick, a pillow, whatever works. All righty. That's it. Good job, guys. Now, since we are on the floor still, and we will be getting up in just a minute, let's go ahead and get our core work out of the way. So let's go back to our back. Excuse me, I'm going to cough again. Still working on that. So we're going to do our leg extension and hover that we do. Now you can have your hands under your hips. It might make it easier for you. If you do have trouble with this, there are options. Instead of both legs going out, you can do one leg at a time. You can just go out like this if you like. This is easier. Or you can just lift one leg at a time, or even both legs. So whatever works for you. So we'll be doing 10 reps. So we start at tabletop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, almost there. 9, 10. Okay, good job, guys. It's over. Now, one more thing we're going to do. We're going to hold and elevate and hold for 10 seconds. Now, again, if this is hard for you, that's fine. You can just stretch your legs out. Or you can hold them up in the air. That's a little easier. So 10 seconds. Extend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop. Okay. Now that part's over. Now we're going to go ahead and I'm going to readjust here. So we're going to go ahead and go to the wall and do our back bends at the wall. Get my chair out of the way. So the first one we're going to do is the regular back bend at the wall, 40 seconds. Your arms go up and your palms go on the wall. Try to keep your elbows as close to your head as you can. There we go. I was wondering if my timer was still going. All right. Now we'll do our side rotation at the wall. Right side at the wall. So right leg forward, left leg back, elbows at your waist, hands up, rotate towards the wall and put palms on the wall. 40 seconds. Okay, slowly come around. Let's do the other side. Left foot forward, right foot back, elbows at waist. I think of this as the hold up pose. Palms up. Rotate to the wall. Palms on the wall. 40 seconds. Now you can move your head during this if you like, back and forth. I don't suggest moving it up and down. That might be too much. Okay, come on around. Now, one last thing we're going to do while we're standing is a forward bend. We haven't done this in a while. I have a bookcase right here I'll be hanging on to show you, but what you'll want to do is stand a few feet away from the wall, and you want to bend from the waist forward and then reach the wall forward. Now, if you're too far away or too close, don't adjust when you're in this position. Stand up and move and then bend again. So actually I had it just right. I tried this out. Okay, so we bend forward and put our arms forward on the wall. We're going to hold this pose for 40 seconds. So we've got a straight back, straight legs, forward bend. Okay. Come on up. And back down to the floor. Let me do some quick production work here. We're having a heat wave here in Oregon, so I have to keep my fan going, so bear with me. Okay. So we're going to do, let's see. We're going to go ahead and do our back extension. So prone on the mat. Now, what we do is we are face down, and we'll be lifting our head, our shoulders, and our arms like this. Now, this can be difficult. If you have a problem with it, then just lift your arms. You maybe come up with your head a little. You don't want to come up too far. If you feel it in your lower back, you want to lower yourself. So we'll be coming up like this at first and coming back down. Then we'll be coming up again and doing airplane and then coming back down. So take an inhale. Take an inhale. Exhale, come up as far as you can without hurting your lower back. Your hands are flat pressing against the ceiling. Your neck is in a head ramping position. Hold this as long as you can. This is bone building. Got 10 more seconds. Okay, take a breath and exhale, come down. Good job. And now we'll do an airplane. So inhale, exhale, come up. Same position as before. Inhale, exhale, arms out. Airplane. Again, hold this as long as you can. Lower yourself if your lower back starts hurting. 10 seconds to go. Inhale and come down. Okay. Now we're going to do the back rotation. So arms in a T, shoulders on the floor. Start by looking left and lift your left leg up and over. Your hips can move. Anything below the waist can move. You want to keep your shoulders on the floor. I have made this movement before and felt an adjustment in my neck. So you can bend your knee, you can flex and point your foot, you can rotate and just wave it in the air like you just don't care. Okay, come on back. Do the other side. Up and over. Wiggle your toes. Keep those shoulders on the floor. Okay, come on back. Now go ahead and get yourself in position for Yoga Nidra. Cover your eyes with a cloth if you need to. Make sure that you are comfortable and warm enough. I'm going to guide you to move your attention through internal points as I mention them. Allow your awareness to flow to these points without moving any part of your body. Begin with your breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Observe your abdomen as it rises and falls with the gentle flow of your breath. Now bring your awareness to the center of your eyebrows, the center of your throat, right shoulder, elbow, wrist, right thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, right wrist, elbow, shoulder, center of your throat, left shoulder, elbow, wrist, left thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, left wrist, elbow, shoulder, center of your throat, spiritual heart center, right side of your chest, heart center, left side of your chest, heart center, navel center, center of your pelvis, right hip, knee, ankle, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, right ankle, knee, hip, center of your pelvis, left hip, knee, ankle, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, left ankle, knee, hip, center of your pelvis, navel center, heart center, center of your throat, center of your eyebrows. This concludes the 61-point guided meditation. Begin to wiggle and stretch. Stretch your arms out. Stretch your legs out if they are not already. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Rotate your wrists and your ankles. Stretch one side and then the other. Try to create a lot of space between your ribs and your hips. So go ahead and hold your right knee to your chest and squeeze. Straighten that out and hold your left knee to your chest and squeeze. Now hold both knees to your chest and rock back and forth. Excuse me. Feel that massage on your lower back. And when you're ready, go ahead and roll towards the camera. I'm going to take my spotlight off. You can unmute yourself. And put your view on gallery. There we go. Okay. So hands to your heart. Let's push a little bit. Feel some of that shoulder work we did. And then soften. And I want to thank you for coming. Apologies for the mix-up in the beginning. We are all lights in this world, and we are also all one light. So we need to all work together. So I want to end the class by saying to you, namaste.
Namaste. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kathy.
Man,
Very nice stretching session.
Nice, nice.